Let's count down the top 10 rides at Universal's Islands of Adventure. Number 10, Popeye and Bluto's Bilge-Rat Barges. Make sure to get your spinach at the ready, as we are about to take a hilarious crazy cartoon raft down the wettest rafting attraction in the world, so that with help from Popeye and Bluto, of course, we can rescue Olive from the evil clutches of Big Blowhard Pluto. But be aware that it is not only those humongous waves that will get you all squishy, but along your way around this wacky world, and in particular that lift hill, there are also continuous water effects coming out of nowhere, guaranteeing, spinach or not, all 12 people on board to get soaked. Number 9, Skull Island Reign of Kong. No matter how strong spinach may get you, nothing will make you as strong as the almighty King Kong. And on this latest jungle expedition, you will get the opportunity to meet or be attacked by many prehistoric predators, vile creatures, and of course the most colossal ape that has ever walked the earth, Kong himself. So this is definitely not a trip for the faint of heart. It's just a shame that apart from the 887 skulls and that 3-story tall King Kong animatronic at the end of your adventure, the majority of this ride is in fact full of so many simulator screens, making the queue line for me just as enjoyable as the ride. Number 8, Dudley Do Right's Ripsaw Falls. Back into Toon Lagoon we go for a log flume, roller coaster and a fun cartoon adventure all combined, because as long as you think you have what it takes to join the lovable Royal Canadian Mountie Dudley Do Right on his most crazy adventure yet, your rather uncomfortable cartoon log will twist and turn around lots of Dudley Do Right scenes, from the wannabe wine to the Sydney layer to even the Alota-Poo-Poo Island prison, all whilst dropping down giant waterfalls such as my personal favourite, the 75-foot one featuring an airtime hill at the end. And that is what I call cartoon crazy. Number 7, Jurassic Park River Adventure. It is time to go 65 million years into the era of the dinosaurs for a Jurassic adventure like you have never been on before. Yet after 6 incredible Steven Spielberg films and some awesome work from the excavation team, we are now able to climb aboard a boat that will travel through the world famous Jurassic Park gates, giving all of those fans some prehistoric shivers, in addition to meeting many dinosaurs, good and also bad, as when you think this tour cannot get any better, you will stumble across a restricted area where, let's just say, coming face to face with a giant T-Rex is the least of your worries. Number 6, Dr. Doom's Frearfall. Talking about falling to your doom, if you are scared of heights, it's probably best to look away now. In fact, just don't look up, as on Dr. Doom's latest invention, he will use all the fear and screams collected from the victims, i.e. you, as a weapon against the Fantastic Four. And due to the Doom machine's extremely short but definitely scary 45-second duration, consisting of being rocketed to 150 feet in the air, dropped and bounced again and again and again, I can almost guarantee that from me alone, he will collect enough fear to destroy the whole Marvel Universe. Number 5, The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. After helping Dr. Doom destroy the Avengers, I think it is only right that we now join your friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man on a crime-fighting battle across New York City, and where I normally suggest avoiding such simulator rides and to blast into action elsewhere. My first experience back in August truly got my spidey senses tingling, with as soon as you have boarded the specialised vehicle, you being sent in a heart-racing mission across the city, coming face to face with some of the biggest villains, and all round having a sensory overload, high-flying adventure. Number 4, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Get your wands and brooms at the ready, as located in the heart of Hogsmeade lies Hogwarts, the school of witchcraft, wizardry, and our next adventure. However, as you can probably only imagine, a flight on the back of a broomstick is not for the faint of muggles either. With along your magical journey through the wizarding world, of course you being met by so many familiar faces and getting the chance to play Quidditch, which has always been on my bucket list, but you will also be dueling dragons and escaping from Demeters that will use all of your magic you have learned so far to make it back home. Number 3, The Incredible Hulk Coaster. Now do not get me wrong, many of Bruce Banner's research has not ended up too well, but I think that we can all agree that releasing your inner Hulk is an experiment that we'd all like to participate in. Well, that at least is until you see this beast of a coaster anyway, because whether it be launching to 67 miles per hour in a gamma radiation tunnel, or flipping over and even into water, or just twisting and turning to the extreme that makes you want to let out your biggest, loudest Hulk scream, then this will have you covered. Plus, as a bonus piece of advice before we move on, be sure to participate soon, as I can't be seeing it long till Universal loses its right to this theme. Number 2, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. If you thought flying on the back of a broomstick was cool, my fellow muggle, we have only just begun, as with a little bit of magic, we are now going to fly deep into the wilds of the Forbidden Forest on a motorbike, or a sidecar for the smaller muggles. Isn't that just awesome? And to drag on about every other magical part would result in us being here for an eternity, but encountering 7 launches, literal drops and backwards turns while seeing all of the magical theming and creatures that call this forest home creates one of the only attractions out there that I would clarify as a storytelling coaster. Number 1, Jurassic World VelociCoaster. Now choosing the number 1 spot was generally a very tough decision, yet where the theming is not as good as Hagrid's, the thrills of VelociCoaster definitely makes up for that, and I think as soon as you see it roaring high above the raptor paddock and across the lake, it is very easy to know why, although it does not stop there, as you are going to have to keep up with the raptors as you bounce, twist, turn and invert around its totally thrilling but mainly breathtaking 4,700 feet of track, causing, especially with that rawsome onboard soundtrack too, an action-packed hunt that a trip to the park would be nowhere near complete without. Thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.